Welcome to the Knob Noster High School Events YouTube channel. Here we are streaming the first home varsity football game of the year.
The 2019 Marching Panther Pride Band is entering the stadium.
And the band is entering the field.
They're also sporting this year's new uniforms. Thank you, school board, Knob Noster community. The band is 46 strong this year under the direction of Steve Hunter. Field leaders are seniors Matthew Nash and Colby Zink. The flag corps is under the direction of Tommy Wright. Field leader senior Felicity Alderman.
I'll start talking. Feel me? It's not like I start talking now. I'll start talking when the game starts.
I don't know what to do.
If you want to do it, we can. I've commented here today. Francisco Zacharias and my companion.
Duke Johnson.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Myra, are you commentating?
No, I do not.
You can just copy whatever he says.
Get up the chair. He needs it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You can have it.
Sound like my dad.
Now entering the football field on the 50-yard line is our Triad Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard. The members of tonight's Honor Guard are Commander Cadet Alex Barrett, Junior, Warsaw High School. Lead Rifle Cadet Chloe McDonald, Senior, Knob Noster High School. Missouri Flag Cadet Bo Harold, Senior, Warrensburg High School. Trail Rifle Cadet Ray McDonald, Sophomore, Knob Noster High School. Will you please rise for our national anthem and remove your hats and stay standing until the colors have exited the field.
Campaign Kathy running there in the black? Can you hand that to her, please? Oh, yeah. Take that.
Home of the Panthers. Home of the Brave. Oh, Myra, you gotta go take pictures.
Warsaw's down there now.
Bye.
Warsaw,
I'm fine.
we're gonna do Knob first. Does it look like they're ready to come in? Or Warsaw's down there.
Should we commentate? I'm waiting till the game starts. Or should we commentate now?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football fans of all ages, it is the most wonderful time of the year. Welcome to beautiful Knob Noster Panther Football Stadium, where tonight your Panthers host the Warsaw Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, in the West End Zone, here come the Panthers!
Why are they not going yet? They only made the whole thing.
Welcome to the Warsaw Wildcats. Starting on defense tonight for Warsaw, number 2, Grayson Gregorich. Number 3, Chase Steiner. Number 4, Justin Martin. Number 11, Zach Chapman. Number 19, Nick Bagley. Number 20, James Kellner. Number 23, Clayton Simon. Number 32, Aiden Comer. Number 50, Tim Burkhart. Number 55, Lane Bates. Number 59, Colton Kruger. Number 62, Austin Grosser. And number 74, Tristan Reynolds. Chain gang for tonight are J.D. Culp, Chris Meyer, Aaron Avery, and Ramblin' Ray Stockdale.
I should get a free drink for this.
You know, Sal will buy you one. She got me one.
Honestly, yeah, she would. You say like, I want to wash. Here, here you go.
I'm gonna start commentating when the kickoff happens. That's when they usually do it. It's right there.
I got 2 minutes to do military appreciation stuff. You want me to do them now? Like, have them stand up and recognize. You could have them stand up and recognize. He said we're going to come out. Say what I'm supposed to do. And then we're going on the opposite side. There's our superintendent there. He just got
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of the field. In honor of Military Appreciation Night, we have 3 honorary captains tonight. Superintendent of Warsaw Public Schools, Sean Poyser, Superintendent of Knob Noster Public Schools, Dr. Jared Wheeler, and finally, Colonel Jeffrey Schreiner, Installation Commander, Whiteman Air Force Base, Commander 509th Bomb Wing. Tonight's coin is the official coin of the 509th Bomb Wing. The tail side depicts the B-2 bomber, and the head side tonight is the 509th logo. Colonel Schreiner will present both superintendents with the coin after the toss. Turn the coin toss over now to the white hat, Jeff Bink.
He's so cool for that, Mike. So why did you see him here? Can't remember the same name. Talk about it, Tom. I'll talk some.
Officiating tonight's game are Jeffrey Bink, Eric Schoengertz, Tony Hanna, Joe Hoopman, and Ken Chapman. Warsaw has won the opening.
Right on the top, the third will be kicking this direction. Gentlemen, shake hands.
He was supposed to be Mike the whole time. Who was that?
I think the ref was Mike the whole time.
He just didn't have it up on.
Trying to get ready, Jess?
We're working at it. Slowly weeding him out.
First game, you know?
They already moved into that place, Connie? They already moved in there on the corner?
You could have sat down the whole time.
It's fine.
Oh,
He's a
you
gentleman.
did a great job. Looks phenomenal. All right, Jesse, let's have a good one. I'll start bringing this out if it's possible. If they email this to me, with the numbers over
Probably
there.
upstairs, up top.
We almost always do is try
If not, I'll take it, George. Alright, Jesse, back deep for us is Lane. Elwell 6, Iverson 15 in front of him. And 7, Mark Burgess is on the far side.
Receiving for Knob, Number 6, Lane Elwell.
Should you say your thing? When they receive it.
Play ball.
And it's begun. Football has come back to Knob Noster. Picked up by number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Goes out wide. Tackle at the 25. By number 20, James Kellner. It's been a long-awaited season, this football. Panthers
Kickoff taken by
come
number
off a
15,
win
Iverson Cerrone. He
against the
returns
Versailles
ball to
Tigers,
the
50-20.
25-yard line, tackled there by a host of Wildcat defenders. First down, Panthers!
The Warsaw Wildcats come with a 1-0 record as well, beating the Midway Vikings 14-6. Although in this last altercation last season, the Panthers pulled out a tough one, 44-40. Wide trying to runs up the middle, breaks the tackle, gets the open space, running, stopped at the 30, about the 39. First down, Panthers.
Ball carried by number 16, Wyatt Schreiner. Tackled in by number 11, Zach Chapman. Schreiner moves the ball to the Knob Noster 38-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Also with the unique coin toss, tonight is Military Appreciation Night. For all those veterans, we appreciate you and your service. Iverson with the carry. Good stop for about, looks like 2 yards.
Ball carried by number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackled by number 19, Nick Bagley. Gain of 3, second down 7.
Connor. Connor. Do you want to go get Miss Allen?
Yeah.
Looks good on
What do you want me
here.
to tell her?
Looks good on here.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine on here.
Wyatt trying to fix it, runs to the left, spin moves,
62.
taken down by number 62,
Ball
Austin
carried by number
Roser.
16, Wyatt Schreiner. Tackled by number 62, Austin Rosser. Gain of 1, third down 6.
I say it, but I can't read it.
10 minutes 13.
Let's check out the downs.
3rd and 6. On 42.
36 on the Panthers 42. Looks like 3 wideouts in the back. Elbow in motion. Wyatt trying it with the fake. It's tackle for a loss. Taken down by number 11, Zach Chapman.
Number 16, Wyatt Schreiner, tackled for a loss by number 11, Zach Chapman, and number 19, Nick Bagley.
Connor, what's it blinking at? What's it blinking at? What does it say?
Loss of 10 on the play.
It looks fine over here.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Can you check on the
Fourth down 15.
Those were streaming. 51, Brody Boone for the punt. Punts it to about the 26. Dropped! Recovered by the Panthers, number 7, Mark Burgess.
Recovered by number 7, Mark Burgess of the Panthers. Panthers keep the ball at the Warsaw 25-yard line. First down, Panthers!
In all honesty, a great punt coverage by the Panthers. Picking up on the whiffed punt return. Gives a good field position at the Wildcats 25. Zach Schreiner under center. 2-back formation. Schreiner.
16 tackled by 74.
Zach Schreiner tackled by number 74, Tristan Reynolds.
Schreiner, tackled by number 74, Tristan Reynolds. Loss of 1 on the play, second down 11.
Second down and 11.
10 watching.
10 are watching.
The LCD screen is like blinking. I just think I don't know what that means.
It probably means that there's not enough room on the SD card. It doesn't affect the
Toss to Iverson from number 15. Runs. He's tackled by number 2, Grayson Gregorich.
Tackled by number 2, Grayson Gregorich.
Seems to be tackled around the 19.
Gain of 8, third down 3.
Third down and 3. The Panthers are hungry for a home win as they come off a very comfortable win in Versailles. Zach Schreiner hands off to number 34, Jace Williams. Jace Williams pushes. Tackled at about the 10.
Okay, by number 34, Jace Williams.
I said handed
Tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer. First down.
I said handed to the back. Ball spot on the 10-yard line.
Jadis gets the
First
ball
down.
Down to the 10-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Panthers looking to get points here in the red zone. Going with, looks like 3 wideouts in the back. Zach Schreiner under center. Wyatt Schreiner.
15 by 55.
My mistake, Wyatt Schreiner.
Ball carried by number 15, Iverson Jerome. Tackled by number 55, Lane Bates. Gain of 1. Second and goal from the 9-yard line.
Our perimeter game might be better tonight. They got pretty good, pretty big quick. Tell you what, we did real good last week against the Saints. Especially if they were in number 10. Maybe now we got the number 10 team that we can stay.
Maybe it's
Panthers seem to be going into the same formation. Wyatt Schreiner with the carry. Runs out wide to the left. Runs. Tackled at the 3 by number 32, Aiden Comer.
Number 16, Wyatt Schreiner. Tackled by number 11, Zach Chapman, and 32, Aiden Comer.
Panthers would like to probably strike early and get early points onto the board with 6:24 left in the first.
I'm going to go downstairs.
Wyatt Schreiner under center. Hands off the 34, Jace Williams. Jace Williams trucks. End zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers!
Very good blocking by the O-line and a good run and good toughness from Jace Williams to push through and get to the end zone.
Enjoy, guys.
Panthers bringing out the kicker, number 30, Jaheim Mauer. Jaheim Mauer has been a reliable place kicker, making all field goals.
false start. There's a false start number 74.
On our team?
No.
That's it.
74.
That's offside.
That'd be a false start.
False start is when offense does it.
Defense, tempo foul. Go. After this is go.
Seems to be an offside by the Warsaw Wildcats, number 74, Tristan Reynolds, half the distance to the goal. Panthers look to try and score a 2-point conversion on this, with 2 backs in the backfield. Wide trying to toss it to Iverson Cerrone. Iverson Cerrone runs to the right. Untouched. 2-point conversion good.
2-point conversion is good. Knob Noster, extra points is good.
Panthers get what they want early and score very early into the first half.
Kickoff,
See you later.
we'll do a water break. After kickoff, we'll do a water break.
Seems to be a water break before and after kickoff. Must be to battle the heat tonight. Seems both teams are in a huddle trying to figure out some certain problems, maybe in the offense or the defense. I know both teams want this win today. Back deep to receive for the Warsaw Wildcats, number 11, Zach Chapman, and number 23, Clayton Simmons.
So we were back to our old trickeration last week with Kickoff. Is that right? Yeah, Janine did
Let's
a
see
good
if the
job.
Panthers will try and fool the Warsaw Wildcats. Jaheim Maurer with the kickoff, received at the 12. Number 11, Zach Chapman runs to the left, sees a space, running. Brought down by number 6, Lane Elwell, at the 44-yard
By
line.
number 11, Zach Chapman. He returns the ball to the Warsaw 44-yard line. Tackled there by number 6, Lane Elwell. Water break.
And there is a water break.
22, Brody Payne. First down, Wildcats. And while we have a break in the action, this is Military Appreciation Night, as Mr. Cron mentioned earlier. And in Knob Noster, we are very proud to have Whiteman Air Force Base, the best base in the United States Air Force, in our backyard. Thank you, Team Whiteman, for everything you do for this community and this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have served or are serving currently in any of the 5 branches of the military, would you please stand now and be recognized? Thank you for your service.
Somebody want the rest of that. It's getting too sweet for me. I'll drink it later.
Is it even cold?
What?
Is it even cold?
You know, Zaxby's is going to sponsor us. They say they threw us some chicken sandwiches back there. I'll say last year he did give me like a pass or a free dinner that I never got over to use, did he?
Warsaw Wildcats with 2 wideouts and 2 backs in the backfield.
Some wings, some sandwiches and whatnot.
Play off, a play action, pass number 12. Caught pass by number 12, Matthew Cousins. Tackled by number 16, Wyatt Schreiner.
Pass is complete to number 12, Matthew Cousins. Number 16,
Down
Wyatt
at the
Schreiner on
Panthers,
stop for the
26.
Panthers. Warsaw has the ball at the Knob Noster 26-yard line. First down, Wildcats.
Check.
Well, it's a good play by the Wildcats, getting an early pass off and getting some good yardage. Let's see what the Panthers defense will do. Hands off to number 11. Taken number 11, Zach Chapman with the carry. Taken down by number 7, Mark
11,
Burgess.
Zach Chapman, tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess.
Ball placed at the Panthers' 19-yard line.
Gain of 8, second down 2.
Second down and 2. Wildcats seem to be moving the ball very well right now. Hopefully Panthers will get a stop. 2 backs, 2 wideouts. Hands off to number 32. 32, Aiden Comer. Tackled by 88, JT Peterson.
Comer. Tackled for a loss by number 88, JT Peterson, and 32, Sean Floyd of the Panthers.
That is a stop that the Panthers were hoping to look for.
Loss of 4 on the play, third down 6.
Third down 6. Ball at the Panthers' 22-yard line. 4 wideouts. Looks as if the Wildcats are gonna pass. Play action. Takes it himself. Number 10, Brady Slavens. Taken down.
Number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackled by number 22, Brody Payne, and 32, Sean Floyd.
Tackled by number 22, Brody Payne, and 32, Sean Floyd.
No gain on the play, fourth down 6.
No gain, 4th down 6. Interesting to see if they will go for it or take a field goal. With certain field position, I feel the Wildcats would like to try and get some points up to match the score. Number 10 drops back, passes to 32. Caught in the end zone. Number 32, Clayton Simmons.
Slavens pass complete to number 23, Clayton Simons. Touchdown, Warsaw.
Warsaw got what they would like. Instantaneous response.
Touchdown. What's
Now this was a shootout last year, folks, and I wouldn't expect any different. These are 2 great teams battling out here tonight. The Wildcats seem to be going for 2. Have a plethora of players in the backfield, 2 wideouts. Number 10, Brady Slavens, passes it off. It's number 32, Aiden Comer, 2-point conversion good.
Aiden Comer, the ball carrier, 2-point conversion is successful. That's going to now tied 8-8.
Game is now tied 8-8 with 3:49 left in the quarter. I gotta say, 2 pretty good drives by both teams for offense. I feel like defense is what's gonna have to win in this game, whether it be the Wildcats or the Panthers. And it'll be interesting to see how these special teams fare, as the Panthers got their great field positioning off their punt coverage, and the Warsaw Wildcats got theirs off a fairly good punt return for about 34 yards.
Zaxby's is the official fried chicken of the Southeastern Conference and the official fried chicken of your Knob Noster Panthers. Zaxby's, located in Warrensburg behind Walmart, is indescribably good.
Panthers have number 6, Lynn Elwell, lined up to receive the kick. Number 5, Cohen Walton, set to kick off for the Warsaw Wildcats.
Hey, one of our teams, I'm not saying your team got a better record than mine. How'd that happen? One of our teams is 1-0. I thought about texting you Saturday night. I was going to, and then I was like, he's going to be having a great game. I was right, happy until the start of the second quarter.
Iverson Jerome picks up at the Panthers 28, runs through the middle. Iverson Jerome tackled by number 20, James Counter.
Taken by number 15, Iverson Jerome.
Ball placed at around the 43.
43-yard line.
too good. at
Tackled
this.
there by number 20,
So-
James Kellner. First down, Panthers.
Panthers got good field positioning coming to the 43-yard line. Let's see if their offense can stay consistent and drive down the field.
Correction, first down at the 41-yard line.
Wyatt Schreiner takes himself, runs to the left. Tackled by number 32,
Okay, by
Aiden
number
Comer.
16, Wyatt Schreiner. Tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer.
Ball placed at the 42-yard line, gain of 1.
Gain of 1, second down 9.
Seems to be some substitutions for the Panthers. Number 3, Robert Pierce comes in. Panthers. Number 35 comes in. Cody Clifton. 2 wideouts. Delay of game.
Drive game. What is that clock?
I guess there's a substitution error in the Panthers, which led to the delay of game. Loss of 5.
25-second clock.
Second down and 14. Panthers have 2 wideouts and 1 back in the backfield. Wyatt Schreiner takes it himself, runs to the left. Keeps going. Ball fumbled. Recovered by the Wildcats. Number 19, Nick Bagley with the recovery.
Fumble on the play, recovered by by Warsaw. Number 19, Nick Bagley recovers the loose ball. First down, Wildcats.
Well, defense seemed to be a key for this matchup. And so far, the Wildcats play defense. Now let's see if the Panthers defense can respond with the fumble. 2 wideouts. Back in the backfield, 3 in motion. Number 32, Aiden Comer with the carry. Tackled by number 15, Iverson Cerrone.
Okay, by number 32, Aiden Comer. Tackled by number 15,
Gain of
Iverson
9.
Cerrone.
Second down and 1.
Gain of 8, second down 2.
Up, second down and 2. I stand corrected. Number 10 takes himself. Looks to be a first down. Number 10, Brady Slavens, tackled by number 32,
Brady
Sean Floyd.
Slavens, tackled by number 32, Sean Floyd. First down, Warsaw at the Knob Noster 20-yard line.
Gain of 2, first down for the Warsaw Wildcats in the red zone. I'm guessing the Wildcats like to get some points on to hopefully go up a score. Snapped, number 10, tossed to number 3. Chase Steiner runs up.
Ball carried by number 3, Chase Steiner.
Looks to be a gain of
Tackled
13.
by number 6, Lane Elwell. First and goal, Warsaw at the Knob Noster 8-yard line.
So, gain of 12 by number 3, Chase Steiner. A pretty good run opened up by the Warsaw Wildcats O-line. Passed off to number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackle by number 52, Tony Gillespie.
Ball carried by number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackle by number 62, Tyler Bustler.
Sorry, tackle by number 62, Tyler
Second and
Bustler.
goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and 6 at the Panthers goal line. With 30 seconds left on the clock and time winding down. Panthers hoping to get a stop here to prevent a score. Number 10 passes it off. Pass batted down by number 11, Calix Boost Bird. Timeout.
Timeout, Warsaw.
Timeout by Warsaw.
This is their first charge timeout of the half.
How's the new house?
Wonderful.
You liking it?
Yeah, it's up.
Well, with the Warsaw Wildcats breathing down the Panthers' end zone, the Panthers would hope to get a stop here
I saw Rich posted today that got that one.
to hopefully at least limit the Wildcats to 3, if not any points.
They don't have the ladder in it yet, but they're using it. Kids don't care. They don't need a ladder. Don't need no stinking ladder.
They'll figure a way to get in the house.
Exactly. They can just fall in. But yeah.
18 seconds left in the first quarter. Two wideouts for Warsaw. As well as two backs. Handoff to number 32. Aiden Comer runs left, end zone, touchdown Warsaw Wildcats.
Number 32, Aiden Comer, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown, Warsaw.
Warsaw go up 14-8 against the Panthers. And it looks like they're going for 2. Warsaw with 3 wideouts, a back. Number 10, the quarterback, takes himself. Number 10, Brady Slavens, tackled by number 15, Iverson Jerome. 2-point conversion.
Attempt by number 10, Brady Slavens, fails to make the goal line. Stop by number 15, Iverson Jerome. Warsaw now leads the Panthers 14-8.
2-point conversion, stopped by the Panthers. An event I'm guessing they are happy with. Panthers get the ball back and will hopefully look to score. I knew this. I'm a commentator. Got a small head.
In other sports action from Knob Noster, the girls tennis team beat the conference opponent Higginsville last night. And softball blank Versailles 10-0.
Number 6, Lane Elwell, in the back to receive the ball for the Knob Noster Panthers. Number 5, Cohen Walton set to kick off for the Warsaw Wildcats. Kicked off. Out of bounds. Penalty, which means the ball will be spotted at the Panthers 35. Re-kick.
Illegal procedure.
Ball was kicked out of bounds. Re-kick.
Apparently there's going to be a re-kick of the kickoff since it was kicked out of bounds. Interesting rule. I have not heard of that one.
Should have. Should, I would think, go back 5 yards. Otherwise, there's no penalty.
There seems to be an argument by the Knob Noster coaches as they believe the ball should be spotted 5 yards back. Official timeout. Seems to be some confusion.
On the field, 5-yard penalty against the Warsaw Wildcats for illegal procedure. Moves the ball back to the 35-yard line for a re-kick.
Confusion in the kickoff as the ball should have been placed 5 yards back. Number 5, Cohen Walton set to kick off for the Warsaw Wildcats. Number 6, Len Elwo to receive the ball. Kick caught by number 15, Iverson Jerome, runs to the right. Tackle down by number 1, Zach Sharp.
Kickoff taken by number 15, Iverson Jerome, who returns the ball to the Knob Noster 44-yard line. Tackled there by number 1, Zach Sharp. And number 11, Zach Chapman.
Panthers on their own 44-yard line. New intel. Wyatt Schreiner, starting quarterback for Knob Noster Panthers, is out after that late hit early. Number 15, Iverson Jerome takes the ball himself. Runs for a first down. Gains about 16.
Direct snap to number 15, Iverson Jerome in the Wildcat
Ball spotted
formation.
at the Wildcat
Taken down by number
40
2, Grayson
or 39.
at the Warsaw 39-yard line. First down, Panthers!
But continue on that. Starting quarterback
And that play
Wyatt
ends the
Schreiner
first quarter with the score, Warsaw 14,
is still on the sideline,
Knob Noster 8.
potentially being looked at his condition. Seemed to be getting slowly, or seemed to get a slow stand up after that hit, which was a fumble. Can only hope he can return later in this game. That is the end of the first quarter. Julius Williams at quarterback takes a snap himself, runs up the middle, keeps pushing, breaks 2 tackles, but is tackled. Tackled by number 32,
Wild Panther
Aiden
formation.
Comer.
This time goes to number 34, Janus Williams.
Gain of
Gain
10
of
on the,
9,
or
second
gain of
down
9 on the
1.
play. Second down and 1.
Tackle made by number 32, Aiden Comer.
Might be concussed.
Interesting how these Panthers are adapting without their starting quarterback on the field. Number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Fakes the handoff, runs to the right, tripped up, brought down at the Wildcats. 22 it looks.
Ball carried by number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackled by number 12, Matthew Cousins.
That's a
Ball
first
at the
down.
Warsaw 27-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Sorry, the 27-yard line. Number 15, Iverson Cerrone, again lining behind center. Takes the ball, runs to the left, runs past 1. Stop for a gain of 2. Brought down by number 62, Austin
Ball carried by
Rosser.
number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackled by number 12, Matthew Cousins, and 62, Austin Rosser. Gain of 3, second down 7.
Ball at the Warsaw 24-yard line. Second down and 7. Will the Panthers continue this Wildcat formation? Julius Williams behind center, fakes the handoff, runs to the right, cuts inside, goes past 1, breaks a tackle, brought down at the 10-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Tackled by 3.
Tackle by 3, Chase
Ball carried by
Steiner,
number 34, Janus Williams.
and 23,
Tackled by
Clayton
number 3,
Simmons.
Chase Steiner, and 23, Clayton Simons. Williams moves the ball down to the Warsaw 11-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Must be a scare for the Panthers as their quarterback seems to be out. No telling how long. But they seem to be doing a great job moving the ball up the field. Brody Payne behind center, number 22. Breaks a tackle, keeps going. Tackle down to the Warsaw 5. Tackle by number 12, Matthew Cousins.
Ball carried by number 22,
59,
Brody Payne.
Colton Kruger.
Tackled by number 12, Matthew Cousins, and 58, Cody Parks. Correction, 59, Colton Kruger. Payne gets the ball down to the 5-yard line, second down 4.
You did say 59, right? Is that soft?
Second down and 4 at the Warsaw 5-yard line. Panthers looking to get a score here to potentially tie the game or if even take the lead. Number 15, Iverson Cerrone takes the ball, goes at the middle. Tackled by number 4, Justin Martin for a loss
Ball carried
of
by
about
number
1 yard.
15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackled for a loss by number 4, Justin Martin. Loss of 1, third down 5.
Third down 5 at the Warsaw 6.
There's a trash can.
Warsaw hoping to get a defensive stop here to hopefully limit the Panthers to 3 points. They have a reliable field goal kicker who can get them that 3 points. But I'm sure the Panthers like to get a touchdown. Iverson Cerrone, number 15, behind center, takes the ball, fakes the handoff, fakes left, cuts up middle. Touchdown, Panthers!
Ball carried by number 15, Iverson Cerrone, 6 yards. Touchdown, Panthers! Touchdown, Panthers.
With Wyatt Schreiner out of the game, you got to think that the Panthers' run game will have to propel them to the win if he does not come back. Panthers line up for the extra point. Panthers look to be going for the 2-point conversion to take the edge ahead of the Warsaw Wildcats. Number 15, Iverson Jerome, in quarterback. Number 34, Jason Williams behind him. Number 15, Iverson Jerome takes the ball, goes left, goes past one, stopped at the 1-yard line. 2-point conversion, no good. Tackle by number 3, Chase Steiner. And 59, Colton Kruger.
15, Iverson Jerome.
Game tied 14-14
Goal line, tackled by number 3, Chase
with
Steiner.
7:48 left in the second quarter.
59, Colton Kruger. Panthers tie the score at 14 with 7:48 left in the first half.
I gotta say, this game seems to be a close one, following up the high anticipation from last year, with the Panthers barely edging it out 44-40 at the Wildcats' home turf.
Don't you remember we ended up winning 44-40 or something? 48-44 something? I don't remember. But it was a very high-scoring back and forth game. Just boom, boom, boom.
I expect this to be a very high-scoring game, coming from both teams. Both seem to be running the ball a lot, with high success.
Right? Am I right? We have tips in here.
Like said before, the defense is going to step up for both teams to make a play.
Kickoff. We'll do a water break after the kickoff.
And there's a water break right now and after kickoff.
We have back-to-back home games. Crestridge is here next. Okay, it's Crestridge.
I feel like I've been on side. Like a squid, maybe. We're gonna fake it.
Panthers line up for the kickoff. In their last game against the Varsity Tigers, they did some trickery with the kickers, going with number 30, Jaheim Maurer, and number 48, Victor Newman, who is their onside place kicker. Jaheim Maurer sets the ball up. Number 11, Zach Chapman. Number 23, Clayton Simmons in the back for the receive it. Panthers go with the offside or onside kickoff. Refs blowing the whistle.
Need to wait for the whistle. Re-kick.
Kickoff called back. With the Panthers showing their onside kick, I can only expect them to go for a kickoff, a normal kickoff, just to get the ball, hopefully, out of the danger zone.
Figures weren't ready for kick yet. The refs weren't ready. They had to blow them by.
Oh, they weren't ready?
No, they had
They kicked before? Okay.
Thirsty, bro. Can we get a halftime or just stay here?
They did halftime pretty well. But every time they would, they'd have something to do just kind of soft the drive.
They just put out the.
We played the first game of the season. I thought we played
Panthers line to kick it off. Onside kick by number 22, Brody Payne, fielded at the Warsaw 35,
Referee's timeout. Water break.
collected by number
Kickoff
12,
taken by number 12,
Matthew Cousins.
at the Warsaw 35-yard line. First down, Warsaw. Timeout on the field. Official timeout for a water break.
Got to say, an interesting game it's turning out to be. Very much. Usually the high-scoring games or the low-scoring
Upcoming
games.
events this week.
They get the
Knob Noster
most
soccer team plays in the
intrigue.
silver tournament next week with games on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Girls tennis will host Clinton on Monday to start the home part of the season at 4:30. JV football will travel to Warsaw on Monday, and volleyball hosts Clinton on Tuesday.
What about softball? When they? Hey, when does softball play next week? Here or there? Oh,
And the softball team plays on Tuesday, hosting Holden.
It's nice in here.
I mean, the aces on the ball.
It is. It's Second quarter, 7:47 left on the clock. First down for the Warsaw Wildcats. Number 10, Brady Slavens, with the hands it off to number 11. Zach Chapman spins off a defender. Tackled by 3 Panthers at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line.
11, Zach Chapman. Tackled by number 6, Lane Elwell, and 22, Brody Payne. First down, Warsaw at the Wildcat 47-yard line.
That's exactly what the Warsaw Wildcats would like as they gain momentum on the first play of the drive. Now it's up to the Panthers to respond and hopefully get a stop. Number 10 hands it off to the running back. Looks to be a gain of 2 by number 32, Aiden Comer.
Ball carried by number 32, Aiden Comer. Tackled by number 22, Brody Payne, and 62, Tyler Bustler. Gain of 2, second down, 8.
Number 10, Brady Slavens lined up. Gets the ball. Looks to pass. Passes it off. Pass drop, a flag on the play. Looks to be pass interference.
Slavens pass intended for number 23, Clayton Simons. Number 3, Robert Pierce on the defense for the Panthers. There's a pass is incomplete, flag on the play.
Pass interference, I don't know. Offense or defense?
Looks to be pass interference, but no telling whether it's offensive pass interference or defensive pass interference. But I don't know because both players were fighting for the ball. Referees coming in to discuss it. Looks to be offensive pass interference as the Wildcats are dropping back.
Offensive penalty.
Against the Wildcats, his offense was pass interference. 15-yard penalty remains second down.
15-yard penalty helps the Panthers defense tremendously. Second and 23. Panthers defense will hope to prevent them from getting much yardage. It's a golden opportunity as this can help them receive the ball back, hopefully gain points before halftime. Number 3 coming in for the Warsaw Wildcats, Chase Steiner. Brady Slavens behind center. Number 3 in motion. Takes the ball, runs to the left, passes it off to number 11. Overthrown, pass incomplete. Intended for number 30, Jack Gardner, with Zach Chapman, also number 11,
Number 30, Jack
in the
Gardner
zone.
is incomplete. Coverage on the play by number 11, Calix Boothburg for the Panthers. Third down, 21.
Panthers hoping for a pick there, but incomplete pass is done well enough. Third and 21. Wildcats most likely trying to gain as much yards as they can to get the first down, while Panthers are hoping to prevent that. Brady Slavens back behind center, gets the ball, looks up, passes it up, intended for number 11, Zach Chapman, but thrown out of bounds. Covered by number 11, Calix Boosberg. Great coverage by the Panthers defense to prevent a first down.
Fourth down, 21.
Warsaw Wildcats looking to punt. Panthers hoping to return it for good yardage. Number 30, Zach Gardner for the punt. With number 15, Iverson Rome looking to receive. Punts out. Iverson drops it, recovers, goes past one, runs to the left. Tackle at the 25, but looks to be a face mask penalty call.
Ivy takes the punt and brings it on ball up to
Wildcats
the
coach
25-yard
seems to be
line.
arguing the
Tackle
call.
number 12, Matthew Cousins.
Matthew Cousins with the
First down,
tackle.
Panthers pending the flag.
Looks to be a face mask to me for the penalty.
Horse collar.
Horse collar call.
Personal foul against the Wildcats will tack on 15 yards, giving the ball to the Panthers at the 40-yard line. First down, Panthers!
With the horse collar penalty call, the Panthers gain 15 yards. Excuse me. Which helps them gain tremendous yardage. Panthers at their own 41. With this great field position, you gotta expect the Panthers to hopefully get some points on the board with 6:10 left in the quarter. Number 34 seems to be lining up as quarterback, with Iverson Storm number 15 behind him. J.J. Williams takes a snap, runs to the left. Tackle for a loss. Loss of 2, it seems, or loss of 1. Tackle by number 23, Clayton Simmons, and 55, Lane Bates.
Tackle for a loss by number 23, Clayton Simons, and 55, Lane Bates. Loss of 1 on the play. Second down, 11.
Panthers at the snap. Chase Williams as quarterback. Fakes a handoff, runs to the right. Finds a hole. Gets held by 3. Is pushing through. Seems to be a gain of 7 yards, potentially. Tackle by number 59. Colton Kruger.
Ball carried by number 34, Janus Williams. Tackled by a host of Wildcat defenders, led by number 59, Colton Kruger.
Great run by number 34, J.S. Williams.
Gain of 6, third down 5.
Number 15, Iverson's run lining behind center. 3rd and 4th. Fake. Iverson runs to the left. Gets past 1, gets past 2. But tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer. Seems to be no gain on the play.
Number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer.
Gain of 1.
Gain of 1. 4th down 3.
4th down 3, but it's interesting to see if the Panthers will try and go for it to hopefully get points on the board before half, as the Wildcats will receive the ball in the second half. Little over 4 minutes left in the second quarter, with halftime approaching. Panthers call a timeout. First charge timeout of the half.
Timeout, Knob Noster. That's their first charge timeout of the half.
Dude, what are you gonna do when you're old, man? Come on.
I'll never be old. Stay young forever.
Ain't but one way to do that. You better hope you get old. See, now Rich got a reason. You don't.
I'm old too. I'm in my double digits. I'm in my double digits. It's hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if I got a concussion.
School's starting off well.
With the continued absence of Wyatt Schreiner at quarterback, you can only potentially think that it may be a concussion or some other form of injury keeping him out of the game. No updates yet, but wishing him the best.
Cisco, my retirement.
Although with the absence of Wyatt Schreiner, it seems like the Panthers have adapted pretty well to sort of overcome their disadvantage of their starting quarterback being taken out of the game. With the continued Wildcat plays of number 34, Jace Williams, number 15, Iverson Jerome, the Panthers can potentially move the ball up the field. The fourth and third Panthers seem to be going for it. Jace Williams, behind center. Panthers trying to catch him offside. Jace Williams with the ball. Looks to the left, running left. Tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer. No gain on the play. Loss of downs. Wildcats receive the ball.
Williams. Tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer. Panthers failed to make the line of game, turn the ball over on downs. First down, Warsaw at the Knob Noster 48-yard line.
Warsaw take the ball at the Panthers 47 with a little under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Looking to get some points on the board to give them an even bigger advantage going into the second half. Interesting to see how the offense and defense will play out. Number 11 going in motion. Number 11, Zach Chapman with the ball. Gain of about 2 yards. Tackled by a plethora of Panther defenders.
7 and 88. Ball carried by number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess, and number 88, J.T. Peterson. Gain of 2, second down 8.
Number 3 in motion, fakes off. Number 10, Brady Slavens fakes it, running to the left, open space, tackled out of bounds at the 20-yard line by number...
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackled by number 52, Tony Gillespie.
Tackled by number 52, Tony Gillespie. Ball placed at the 20-yard line.
First down, Wildcats at the Knob Noster 20-yard line.
Warsaw in the Panthers red zone. Looking to hopefully gain some points. With 3:04 left in the second quarter, Warsaw are looking to gain the advantage ahead of halftime. A motion again. Number 10 goes to the left, runs, tackled by number 3, Robert Pierce, at about the 6-yard line.
Ball carried by number 10.
Sorry, the 7-yard line.
Slavens, tackled by number 3, Robert Pierce. Slavens gets the ball down to the 7-yard line. First and goal, Wildcats at the Knob Noster 7.
Warsaw Wildcats moving the ball pretty well in this drive. Looking to get some points. With Wildcats looking for points, Panthers looking for a stop. Number 11 in motion, number 10 takes it himself, runs up the middle. Tackled at the 4.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess. Gain of 2, second and goal at the Panther 5-yard line.
With 2:20 left with the clock running, Wildcats might look to just run the play clock down to 2-minute warning. Seems like the Wildcats are going to try and get the play off before the 2-minute warning. Toss off to number 3, Chase Steiner. Tackled by number 88, J.T. Peterson. Stopped at about
Chase Steiner. Tackled by number 22,
at the 1.
Brody Payne and 88, J.T. Peterson. Gain of 4, third and goal at the 1-yard line. Panther fans, it's third down.
Timeout. Both teams looking to recollect and prepare for the next play.
Knob Noster, this is their second charge timeout of the half.
With a minute and 30 left, the Panthers are hoping to stop the Wildcats from scoring and potentially get some points of their own to head into the second half. mute it when the game plays because of copyright? You have to mute it for halftime because this now has something about muting it.
What?
To mute it during halftime.
How many people are watching?
You have to?
Oh, I mean, if you want to.
Because you said they sometimes do copyrighted music, so. So should we
I don't know, just.
just mute it?
I think 15. 15.
We'll say we just mute it. That's always a view time.
Panther fans, it's third down.
Third down and 1 in the Panther red zone. Warsaw looking to get some points before the half. Number 10, Brady Savins with the drop. Hands it off. Touchdown, Warsaw Wildcats.
By number 11, Zach Chapman, touchdown Wildcats.
Still a minute and 27 left in the half. Panthers could try and get some points on the board before halftime. Warsaw looks to be going for 2 points. I don't see him on the roster. Looks like a ball game. Number 10 passes it off. 2-point conversion good for the Wildcats.
Ravens pass complete to number
Wildcats
11,
take the
Zach
lead
Chapman.
22-14
Good.
late in the second quarter.
Warsaw regains the lead 22-14.
So are we muting it then? Where are we muted at? Is that?
Because Miss Allen said sometimes if they copyright the music that we can't record. I think they're playing Queens too, so. Like I said, we'll be back after the half.
Connor.
As we approach halftime, be sure to
The
visit the
blinking is
concession
just,
stand sponsored by
ready
the high
for
school
Connor.
juniors. The concession stand is located on the west side of the stadium bleachers. While you're there, visit the many booths around the concession stand and support our booster club.
I'll have money though.
Don't forget to have a Coke and smile.
I came home, right? There were 48 golf balls on my porch.
Why?
I don't know. It was like randomly showed up.
Warsaw Wildcats looking to kick off. Number 6, Lane Elwell in the back to receive for the Panthers.
They needed a good game to be over. So this
Panthers potentially hoping to get good field position to help them edge a score before halftime.
actually like a squid, maybe. Squid kick.
Number 5, Cohen Walton set to kick off. Squid quick to number 7, Mark Burgess. Cuts past 1. Tackle by number 4, Justin Martin. At the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Mark Burgess. He returns the ball up to the Knob Noster 40-yard line. Tackled there by number 4, Justin Martin. First down, Panthers!
They need to capitalize on this.
Panther has some good field position off the kickoff. With a minute 20 left, he can only assure that they're going to try and get points on the board.
Looks like a Wildcat.
Can we check the replay on that?
With Wide Trainer still missing on the field, looks like they're still going to go Wildcat formation. Direct snap to number 34, Jace Williams, with Iverson thrown behind him. Jace Williams gets the snap, charges left, tackled by number 55, Lane Bates. Looks to be
By number 34,
no gain.
James Williams. Tackled by number 55, Lane Bates. Gain of 1, second down 9.
They need a pass.
With that stop, it seems like the Warsaw Wildcats are adapting to the Panthers Wildcats with the absence of Wyatt Schreiner. Interesting to see how the Panthers will adapt to the Wildcats' adaptation. But good news from the sidelines. Wyatt Schreiner looks to be warming up to come back on the field for the Knob Noster Panthers.
Looks like a second.
Number 15, Iverson thrown behind center. Gets the ball. Looks. Runs to the right. Looks for a pass. Toss out to number 11. Calix Boothbird with the catch at the 20-yard line. Great fake by number 15, Iverson Jerome.
Number 15, Iverson
Big gain
Jerome's pass
for the
to
Panthers.
Number 11, Calix Boothbird.
Gain of 40 for the Knob Noster Panthers. Puts them in prime territory to get a score.
Warsaw 19-yard line. First down, Panther.
Great adaptation by the Knob Noster offense, seeing that there was no hole, and instead throwing the ball to an open man downfield.
That was an easy touchdown.
Big catch by number 11, Calix Boothbird.
Timeout Warsaw. This is their second charge timeout of the half.
Timeout Warsaw. 1 timeout left remaining for both teams.
We'd like to remind everyone that Knob Noster High School is a smoke-free facility. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Actually, kind of liking commentating. It's kind of fun.
We'd also remind fans that fans are not allowed to enter the playing field at any time during the contest. Thank you.
I'll try it later.
Great adaptation by number 15 Iverson Jerome, seeing that all of his lanes were closed and passing it off. Not only did he trick everybody, but he tricked most desirably the Wildcats. 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Panthers looking to score and potentially tie the game going into the halftime. I've got to say, this is becoming an interesting matchup. Very exciting indeed. Panthers coming out. Panthers lining up 3 receivers, it seems. Lane Elwell in the slot. Very dangerous runner, I must say. Number 15, Iverson Jerome takes the ball, runs left, sees a hole, goes left, cuts left, goes! Touchdown, Panthers! Number 15, Iverson Jerome goes for the touchdown. Great blocking by the offensive line.
Makes the ball 19 yards. Touchdown, Panthers!
Great blocking by the offensive line for the Panthers. You can only assume the Panthers would go for 2 points here to tie the game heading into the half.
Going for it? Yep, going for 2. Have to get this one, tie the game.
Panthers going for 2, it seems. Looks like 2 wideouts and a couple extra blockers. I would assume it's a run. Number 34, Jadis Williams, goes up the middle, reaches, 2-point conversion, good.
Number 34.
Great toughness by Jadis Williams to reach for the end zone and gain a vital 2 points for the Panthers.
18 seconds to the half.
Score tied 20-20, 18 seconds left in the half, or 22-22, 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Great drive by the Panthers with 1:20 left when they received the ball, and great plays by the offense to get some points just before the half. I gotta say, almost a similar matchup to last year. Very interesting game. Almost as if it were the Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Rams. But I've got to say, we have got to emphasize the point of that play by number 15, Iverson Jerome, to get the Panthers into the red zone. Great catch by Calix Boothbird. Great play by the Panthers. Gotta say, offense is firing on all cylinders today. Panthers set the kickoff. Interesting to see what the Panthers will do here. Whether it be a squid kick, to hopefully to potentially stop a huge return, or to go for an onside to either stop a huge return or get the ball back. Panthers lining up. Looks to be an onside kick. Covered by number 1, Zach Sharp, on the receiving team.
Kickoff covered by number 1, Zach Sharp at the Warsaw 30-yard line. First down, Wildcats.
Ball spotted on about the 30-yard line. First down and 10, Wildcats. Interesting to see what the Wildcats will do here, whether they will try to score or run out the clock.
Yeah, looks like White's ready to come back next half.
Upcoming news for second half. White Shriner looks to be set to come back in the second half. Number 10, Bradley Slavens hands it off. Tackle by number 51, Brody Boone. Loss of yardage on the play.
Ball carried by number 11, Zach Chapman.
Loss of 4.
Tackle for a loss by number 51, Brody Boone, and 62,
And that is half.
Tyler Bustler. And that's
We will be back for the second half.
with the score.
Okay, I'm in it. What's muted?
I just muted
Welcome back. 2 minutes left in halftime. Warsaw Wildcats coming out on the field.
Gosh, I should have went golfing.
Panthers not entering the field.
See if we're on Facebook. Nope. That was yesterday.
Do we still have 3 minutes?
Not yet. No, I'm ready to start 3 minutes
Yeah,
now.
we do still have 3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Interesting to see how the second half plays out. Both teams tied 22 to 22.
Warsaw receiver.
Both offenses firing on all cylinders, whereas defense for both teams has been pretty solid, but some slip-ups cost some points. Interesting to see the adjustments made by both teams as this game continues to be an exciting one.
Try to get the perfect pick. Should be like this. Good enough. Did you hear your name? I heard your name.
What do you think, buddy?
Not even breathing hard.
It's definitely worse over here. For me, they do.
A whole new ball game on you now.
Good game.
But we'll put 3 minutes on the clock after the clock expires for warm-up. 3-minute warm-up coming.
Felton already did. Jesse Felton already did.
Sir, we are 1 minute and 10 seconds left in your 3-minute warm-up.
Yes, sir. You need 3-minute warm-up after the minute.
I'll give another 3 minutes from now.
Hey, dude. We're at the end of that 3 minutes.
Correction. We are in the 3 minutes.
There we go. He watched me
Seems to be some confusion in the box.
He watched me do it.
It's alright.
Both teams setting up for the second half. It's not how you start, folks. It's how you finish. Both teams looking to finish this game out strong, and both wanting to win just as badly as the other. And dare I say, this might be a rivalry brewing. Panthers pumped up for the second half. Both teams, I'm sure, are pumped up. Basically, almost the start of a new game. Scores tied. Both teams getting some time to adjust. And Wildcats set to receive the kickoff. Number 11, Zach Chapman. And number 23, Clayton Simmons back to receive for the Wildcats.
Okay, football fans, Knob Noster will kick off to Warsaw to start the second half and defend the west end zone. Everybody on your feet!
Having fun. Kind of having fun up here. Onside kick by Knob, picked up by 23, the number 3, tackled at Warsaw's 30-yard line.
Kickoff taken by number 3, Chase Steiner, who returns the ball to the Warsaw 30-yard line. Tackled there by number
Decent
6,
return by the
by
Wildcats,
number 3,
putting them in pretty alright field position. Wildcats, I'm sure, hoping to pack an early punch in the second half to score or to get the offense moving. Panthers hoping to revert that and get a stop. Warsaw lining up. Number 10, Brady Slavens, behind center, takes the ball, hands it off.
Nice.
Tackle for a loss of 5 by number 22, Brody Payne.
Ball carried by number 3, Chase Steiner. Tackle for a loss by number 22, Brody Payne, and number 51, Brody Boone. Loss of 5 on the play, second down, 15.
Seemed to be a good blitz by the Panthers, stopping that run. Knob Noster Silent looking pumped up, hoping to get a stop here early on and get the ball back. Number 10, Brady Slavens takes the ball, throws. Intended target, number 30, Jack Gardner.
For number 30, Jack
Overthrown.
Gardner is incomplete. Number 11, Calix Boosberg on the defense for the Panthers. Third down, 15. Panther fans, it's third down.
Third down to 15 for the Wildcats. Panthers hoping to stop a first down at all. Substitutions here. Number 3 coming in for number 12 for the Wildcats. Number 10, Brady Slavens, behind center. Fakes the handoff, passes it off. Number 23. Caught by number 23. Breaks a tackle. And is tackled at what seems to be the Panthers' 18-yard line. Number 23, Clayton Simmons with a great catch.
Pass complete to number 23, Clayton Simons. Tackle made by number 12, DeMorris House. Ball rests at the 18-yard line of the Panthers. First down, Wildcats.
Great play action play by the Wildcats. Able to get a huge gain into the red zone of the Panthers. Guy in motion. Pitches off to number 32. Puts the head down. Looks to be a gain of about 6.
Ball carried by number 32, Aiden Comer. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess.
Looks to be 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6, second down 4.
Number 3 takes it himself. Runs towards the left, tackled by 3 Panther defenders. Looks to be no gain.
Ball carried by number 3, Chase Steiner. Tackled by number 22, Brody Payne. No gain on the play, third down 4.
Actually, might have been the last one.
Wildcats, 34. Number 10, Brady Slavens, under center. Takes the ball. Takes himself to the right. Finds a hole. Looks to be a first downer, maybe a few inches short. Tackled by number 22, Brody Payne.
Got 32 on the tackle with 7. 32 and 7.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady
Oh,
Slavens.
32, Sean Floyd.
Tackled by number 32, Sean Floyd, and number 7, Mark Burgess.
4th and 1 in
Gain of
Panther
3,
territory.
fourth down 1.
Wildcats look to go for it. This could pay off. Or not. Panthers looking to get a stop. Number 10, Brady Slavens. Behind center. Takes it, hands off to number 11. Pushes his way forward for a first down. Ball at about the 5-yard line.
Ball carried by number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackled by number 88, JT Peterson. First down, Wildcats at the Panther 5-yard line.
Pretty good opening drive by the Wildcats. Getting into the red zone pretty early on. Quarterback takes himself. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Brady Slavin takes in for the touchdown. Good ball carrier vision. Wildcats look to go for 2. Panthers hoping to get a stop here. Brady Slavins behind center. Takes it, runs to the left, throws it off to number 11. 2-point conversion, good. Number 11, Zach Chapman with the reception.
Slavens pass complete to number 11, Zach Chapman for the 2-point conversion. Warsaw leads 30-22.
Warsaw up 30-22 against the Panthers. Great opening drive by the Wildcats, taking off about 4 minutes off the clock. 8:08 left in the third quarter, with Panthers to receive the ball.
After the kick, we will do a water break. After the kick.
Wildcats take the kickoff. Number 5, Coleman Walton. And I'm assuming the Panthers will have the same returner, number 6, Lane Elwell, to receive the kick. And I am right.
Myra, right? How do I say that name?
But with the Wildcats' interesting technique of kicking it short, there's no telling who will receive it within that little plethora of players. Between 32, Sean Floyd, 22, Brody Payne, number 7, Mark Burgess. Spiraling. Iverson Cerrone picks up the ball. Is downed out of the 23-yard line of the Panthers.
Right. Water break. Referee's timeout. Break.
Kickoff taken by number 15, Iverson Cerrone downs the ball at the Panther 28-yard line. Timeout on the field, official timeout for a water break. First down, Panthers!
Excuse me, the 28-yard line is the down.
Or, how do I say claim? See what you didn't know either. I would say it's French. What do you thought Spanish? Shut up, Ray. That's not.
A great turnout for both teams, as Wildcats and the Panthers both have a plethora of fans here. And hearing, if you can hear that drum line from the Knob Noster Panther marching band, with their cadence bass. Personally, very fond of that cadence.
Clock is live on the snap.
Panthers hoping to get a score to respond to that touchdown by the Wildcats. Jadis Williams in the quarterback with Iverson's run behind him, number 15. Jadis motions, number 6, laying out well. Picks it off. Jadis takes it himself. Tackled by number 55, 54, P.J. Landsberg.
Ball carried by number 34, Jadis Williams.
Looks to be a loss of about 4. Second and 14 for the Panthers.
55, Lane Bates. Loss of 2 on the play, second down 12.
Panthers lining up again for their second offensive snap of the half. Iverson's Roman quarterback hikes it to himself. Looking. Passes it off to Brody Payne. Caught. Taken down about the 41-yard line. Oh, excuse me, number 32, Sean Floyd with the reception.
Ivy's pass complete to number 32, Sean Floyd. Tackled by number 59, Colton Kruger. Out of bounds. Floyd gets the ball up to the Panther 43-yard line. First down, Panther!
Great play by Iverson Sorrell, number 15, to run out wide and take the ball in his own hands and throw it to number 32, Sean Floyd, for first down for the Panthers. Exactly the momentum the Panthers needed to hopefully get a score in the second half to respond. Panthers line up again at the 43. Snap to Iverson Sorrell, fakes it, takes himself, runs to the right, finds some space, goes past 1, goes past 2, tackle out of bounds. The number 74, Tristan Reynolds. A bit of smack talking down the field.
Iverson Sorrell taken out of bounds by number 74, Tristan Reynolds. Ivy gets the ball to the Warsaw 37-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Panthers with a great play on there. Iverson Sorrell taking himself for a huge gain, leading the Panthers into Wildcat territory at Wildcats 42. Oh, wait, excuse me, the 38. I'm sorry, you can flame me in the comments. Jadis Williams takes himself, runs to the left. Taken down, looks to be a loss of about 2.
Ball carried by number 34, Jadis Williams, tackled by number 74, Tristan Reynolds. No gain on the play.
Seems to be no gain on the play. Forward progress.
Turn the sound on. Back to the baby.
We couldn't. It's not supposed to mute it for them. Iverson Sorrell with the ball. Takes himself, runs to the right. Sees a hole. Goes past 1. Tackled by 19. Nick Bagley. Huge game for the Panthers. Panthers at the Wildcats 23.
To the Warsaw 23-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Panthers having great momentum on the offense, getting quite a few first downs, hoping to score off this drive. Number 34, Jace Williams takes it, runs to the left, sees a hole, goes past 2, gets tackled at around the 20 or the 19-yard line. Gain of 5.
Ball carried by number 34, Janus Williams, tackled by number 32, Aiden Comer, and 74, Tristan Reynolds. Gain of 4, second down 6.
I was right, it's 2nd and 5.
It's in the back.
Jace Williams takes the ball, fakes the handoff, runs to the left, goes past 3, gets tackled, but I think he gets the first down. He does. The ball looks to be placed at the 12-yard
Ball carried by
line.
number 34, Janus Williams, tackled by number 59, Colton Kruger, and 74, Tristan Reynolds.
Huge tackle by number 59, Colton Kruger, potentially stopping a Knob Noster touchdown. Panthers moving the ball very well. Again, this running game has been proven very effective against this Wildcats defense, but also the mixed in with pass plays from Iverson Cerrone is helping this Panther offense propel. Jace Williams takes a snap, low snap, runs out to the right, tackle for a loss of about 1.
Ball carried by number 34, Janus Williams, tackled by number 12, Matthew Cousins. Loss of 2,
Backfield.
second down 12.
Looks like Zane.
Some subs coming for the Panthers. Wildcats hoping to stop here to keep their lead, and the Panthers hoping to minimize that lead and potentially tie the game. And with how the Panthers are playing right now, I don't think they can be stopped. That Wildcats defense needs to step up because the Panthers are stepping up at this moment.
Zane's in the backfield.
Iverson Cerrone with the snap. Looks, throws. Pass incomplete. Covered by number 12, Matthew Cousins.
Ivy's pass intended for number 32, Sean
Intended for number 32,
Floyd,
Sean Floyd.
12,
Great
Matthew
coverage
Cousins.
to deflect
Third
that
down,
pass
12.
away and prevent a gain of yardage. Although it's very little play, I expect the Wildcats will propel that to motivate them even more. One stop can lead to many stops. And I'm guessing that's what the Wildcats are hoping for right now. But with the Panthers, they're looking to score. Iverson's run with the snap. Fakes going right, goes left, goes past 1, goes past 2. Touchdown, Panthers! Number 15, Iverson Cerrone.
Okay, by number 15, Iverson Cerrone, 14 yards. Touchdown, Panther!
14-yard touchdown for the Panthers. Iverson Cerrone faking right, goes left, and runs past 3 defenders. Like I said, the Wildcats are going to need to cover the weapons on this Panther offense. There's quite a bit of them, and Iverson Cerrone showed his athleticism, running past to the outside and getting an easy touchdown. With the scoreboard how it is, the Panthers have to go for 2 to tie up the game late into the third quarter. Jace Williams takes the ball, goes to the left, 2-point conversion, good. Jace Williams score tied 30-30 with 3:54 left in the quarter.
Panthers tie the score again, this time at 30.
With the continuous back and forth of this game, it's going to cause defenses to have to step up. The defense may have been solid in this game, but right now, both teams' defense need to step up. Because as seen, their offenses can do the job, but their defense needs to get a stop. It'll be interesting to see how the Panthers and the Wildcats will adjust to the offensive presence from both teams. I've got to say, wouldn't it be a tale if the Panthers win by the same score as last season? We'll see. With how both teams are playing, I would not be surprised to see at least 80 points or more combined for both teams. Panthers set to kick the ball off. Jaheim Maurer looks to take the kick, but we all know because the Panthers love their little plays off the kickoff to try and trick the receiving team. Number 11, Zach Chapman. Number 23, Clayton Simons back to receive. Or 48, excuse me, a change in personnel. But look, let's see what the Panthers will do. It looks like they're going for an onside kick. Fluffed up, picked up, tackled at around the 30-yard line, or the 40-yard line of the Wildcats.
Official timeout, water break. Official timeout, water break.
And a water break.
Kickoff taken by number 3, Chase Steiner. Returns the ball to the Warsaw 40-yard line. Tackled there by number 22, Brody Payne of the Panthers. First down, Wildcats. Timeout on the field for water break.
Well, with the official timeout, both teams get a break to sort of plan out what they're going to do next. Panthers looking to get a stop and get the ball back to hopefully put some points up and go up a score.
Just informed that the concession stand folks will be making their way through the stands, selling their wares at a discount.
Yummy.
Wide open? I think it is, because I've been up and down having trips. Awful muddy I know back here. Yeah. Discussion out there. Discussion and handshakes going on last week. It's Ben Brody.
Well, Wildcats lining up. Number 10, Brady Slavens and behind center. Takes the ball. Hands up. Fakes the handoff to number 32. Tackle by number 34, Jace Williams for a loss of yardage. Seems to be a loss of about 8 yards.
Number 10, Brady Slavens, tackled in the backfield by number 34, James Williams.
It looks like number 10, the quarterback for the Wildcats, Brady Slavens, seems to be injured.
Second down, 17.
Seems to be injured or out of wind. He has been slow getting up. Seems to be hurt. Looks to be maybe some muscles or some cramps. Panthers taking a knee out of respect.
For an injured player.
Should I say special thanks to the Panther medical staff?
No, they got their own. Warsaw brought their own training.
I'm not going to think their medical staff. It's called home field for a reason, Rich.
You know, that may be ours, though.
No,
In the later stages of the game, folks, many muscles and such will become wore out, creating cramps.
Pickle juice.
Highly effective against this is electrolytes such as pickle juice. Yummy. I know, folks, I play soccer. But he seems to be getting up fine, which is good. Very good for both teams. You would not like to see a player come off injured at all.
So they just call timeout. He's going to come out for play, right?
Yeah.
So he's to where our cheerleader, I was there last night.
Seems that he may have just had some cramps or some muscle problems. But he seems to be fine.
An injury timeout. When I blow the whistle, the clock will be live.
They marked them up. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I know, right? Have they done that before? Have they done that before here?
It's pretty cool. They should do
Warsaw
New quarterback. Number 12.
takes a snap, throws it, caught by number 30. Caught by number 30, Jack Gardner. Goes to about the 45-yard line. Third and 5 for the Wildcats.
Pass complete to number 30, Jack Gardner.
And new quarterback
Tackle by number 11,
for Wildcats,
Blue
number
Bird and
12,
Jamar
Matthew
Powell.
Cousins.
Gain of 13, third down 4.
Doesn't even look like now.
That's an easy one to remember now.
But farm doesn't look like that. No, it doesn't.
Third and 4. Wildcats looking, made in motion.
Nice.
Fakes the handoff. Number 23 goes tackled by number 12.
Ball carried by number 12, Matthew Cousins. Tackled
By
number
Jamore's
12,
House.
Jamore's House.
Flag on the play though.
Cousins has the first down pending the flag.
Interesting to see what the call will be. This will sway the odds in the other team's favor, with the Wildcats taking advantage if they get the penalty call in their favor. The Panthers hopefully getting the ball back if it goes in their favor.
5-yard penalty, face mask.
But looks to be a penalty against the Panthers. 5-yard penalty, face mask. Wildcats take the ball
5-yard penalty.
at the
moves
Panthers'
ball to
44-yard
the
line.
Panther 44-yard line, where it is first down, Warsaw.
Number 12, Matthew Cousins takes the snap, hands it off to number 32, tackled for a gain of about 1. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess, for a gain of about 1 yard.
Ball carried by number 32,
Second and 1, or second and 9.
Palmer, tackled by number 6, Lane Elwell, and number 7,
Number
Mark Burgess.
Number 6 and number 7.
Gain of 1, second down 9.
Matthew Cousins behind center. Man in motion. Steps back. Passes. Caught by number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackled at about the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Cousins pass complete to number 11, Zach Chapman. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess, and 11, Calix Boozberg. First down, Warsaw at the Knob Noster 32-yard line.
Wildcats lining up again. Brady's Slavin still not in the game, but number 12, Matthew Cousins takes himself for a gain of about 2 yards down at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
Matthew Cousins, tackled by number 62, Tyler Bustler. Gain of 2, second down 8.
Taken back, Matthew Cousins with a pass. Number 1, tackled by number 3, Robert Pierce. Incomplete pass. Number 1, Zach Sharp dropped the pass.
Cousins pass intended for number 1, Zach Sharp, is incomplete. Coverage on the play by number 3, Robert Pierce. Third down 8.
Yeah, he must have knocked it loose because it looked like that one was wide.
13 seconds.
Great coverage by the Panthers defensive backs, especially number 3, Robert Pierce, who's able to get the tackle and draw that ball loose. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. This could be huge for both teams, swaying the odds in their one's favor. Seems to be timeout called by the Warsaw Wildcats.
Timeout Warsaw.
Timeout Warsaw, this is their first charge timeout of the half. While we have the timeout, we'll introduce the cheer squad for the Knob Noster Panthers. Cheering tonight, we have Kaylee Amen, Trevor Bowl, Kayla Boone, Kennedy Boyd, Kelsey Burton, Ali Eckerd, Abby Hinoth, Madeline Judd, Claire Lievery, Aaliyah Lerma, Mackenzie Sangrico, Brenda Van Winkle, and Lily Winiger.
So far, you know, that was all right. As far as I know, it sounded good.
Interesting news from the Panther sidelines. Why did Schreiner look to be getting his helmet back on, potentially coming back in for the next Panther drive on offense?
He's a junior, right?
Wildcats at the Panthers 30. Looking to get the first down. Number 12, Matthew Cousins behind center. Snaps the ball. Drops back. Passes off. Caught by number 3, Chase Steiner, inside the Panther 5-yard line at the 2-yard line.
Cousins pass complete to number 3, Chase Steiner. Tackle made by number 6, Lane Elwell. First down Warsaw at the Knob Noster 2-yard line.
Great passing play by the Wildcats. Matthew Cousins coming to the left,
And that ends
freeing
the
up a
quarter
man.
with the score still tied at 30.
Wildcats run out the clock, and now end the third quarter. Score tied 30-30. Let's take a shot together.
Where?
TJ's. We'll sneak in. Safe bet and we'll do it. Safe bet. Safe bet and we'll do it.
Nobody, referee wants like stuck bill.
Switch of the field for the quarter. With the Wildcats in very good scoring territory, you can only hope the Panthers will try and stop them at any cost. Matthew Cousins, behind center, takes the ball, hands it off to number 32, pushes away him for a touchdown.
Ball came by number 32.
Number 32,
Comer.
Aiden Comer with the touchdown.
Touchdown Wildcats.
Wildcats up 36-30. With the recent history, I'm willing to bet that they're going to go for 2. I'm saying we'd be out of here for freaking water breaks, man. I have to take Jose home.
I left my dogs alone for 3 hours.
Panthers stuff number 11, Zach Chapman, from reaching the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good.
11, Zach Chapman is no good as number 62, Tyler Bustler, keeps him out of the end zone. Leading the score, Warsaw 36, Knob Noster 30.
Huge win for the Panthers, besides a touchdown, as the Panthers can hopefully march their offense on their own and gain 2 points ahead of their competitors, or even 1.
So what's happening next year for you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Wildcats looking or ready to kick off. Wyatt Schreiner for the Panthers does not seem to be suiting up. I don't know whether or not he is not able to come in or the Panthers do not want to take a risk of getting him injured anymore. Number 6 laying that one in the back to receive the ball for the Panthers. Little onside kick recovered by number 3, Robert Pierce.
Kickoff taken by number 3, Robert Pierce at the Knob Noster.
With that covered
22-yard
kickoff,
line.
the Panthers are in prime
Panther.
field position to score. At their own 42-yard line, the Panthers can hopefully march down the field and score and potentially tie or even gain the lead over the Wildcats. Wyatt Schreiner still not in the game for the Panthers. As I said before, potentially the Panthers are just hoping to be safe with Wyatt and hope for no more injuries. Iverson fakes the handoff, runs to the right, sees a hole, runs to right, keeps going, goes past 1, goes past 2, tripped up at around the 32-yard line of the Wildcat territory. Great run by Iverson Cerrone.
At the Warsaw 32-yard line. First down, Panther.
Panthers, 1st and 10. The Wildcat 32-yard line. James Williams takes the ball, runs to the right, breaks a tackle. Gets tackled. Looks to be tackled at around the 37-yard line.
Tackled by number 20, James Kellner.
Great run by James Williams to turn a loss of yards into a gain of yards. City 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Panthers lining up with 2 receivers. Jace Williams as quarterback. Snaps the ball. Runs right. Goes past 1. First down. Tackled up at around the 19-yard line. Gain of about 9.
Ball carried by number 34, Jadis Williams. Tackled by number 20, James Kellner. Williams gets the ball to the Warsaw 19-yard line. First down, Panther!
You can sit down. Panthers hoping to score on this drive. In the red zone, Iverson Cerrone, quarterback. Snaps the ball. Flag on the play. Looks to be a false start on the Panthers. Another false start.
Play ball foul. Line up the neutral zone. 5 yards.
5-yard penalty against the Wildcats.
Wildcats lose the ball 5 yards ahead from Knob Noster, remains first down.
Yeah, neutral zone infraction? Seems to be neutral zone infraction. Panthers with 2 wideouts. Iverson Cerrone, quarterback.
Who was over here on the wide side? Is that Taylor?
It looks like Raw.
Or Robert? That's Robert.
Iverson takes the ball, fakes the handoff, runs to the right, sees a hole, runs, spins, keeps going, tripped up at the, looks to be the 1-yard line, or the 2-yard line of the Wildcats
Ball carried by number 15, Iverson Cerrone. Tackle made by number 20, James Kellner.
Great.
Ivy gets the ball to the Warsaw 2-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Great run by Iverson Cerrone, doing his best Saquon Barkley impression, muscling off a few tackles and also doing a nice little spin move. Brody Payne under center, takes the ball, QB sneak. Panthers in the end zone, touchdown Panthers!
Brody Payne, touchdown!
Ties the game 36-36, 9-10 left in the quarter. Very similar to last year's games, folks. Very interesting, very exciting game. Both teams, almost like a shootout. Very fun to watch. Panthers looking to go for 2 to gain a 2-point lead over the Wildcats. Seems they're going for 2. 2 wideouts. Iverson Cerrone. Pistol formation. Takes the ball, fakes the handoff, runs right. Keeps going. Does not get the 2-point conversion. Stopped by the Wildcats. Game tied 36-36.
2-point conversion attempt by number 15, Iverson Cerrone, falls short of the goal line. Tackle by number 3, Chase Steiner. Knob Noster ties the score again at 36.
This next possession will be huge for both teams, seeing as the Warsaw Wildcats could potentially waste time on the clock and get a score to leave the Panthers with a little time left. But the Panthers could get a stop and do the reverse and do the same to the Wildcats. Big possession here, folks. This might just decide the game. Wildcats ready to receive the ball. I'm in the ready position.
Okay. Which one's yours? That one?
Panthers set to kick off. Gene Maurer kicks it. Good at kick to the Wildcats 5-yard line. Special team gets past 1, tackled at the Wildcats 32-yard line.
Breach timeout. Water break.
A nice kick return.
Kickoff taken
By
by
number 11,
Zach Chapman.
Zach Chapman for a gain of a kick return of 27 yards.
32-yard line. Tackled there by number 22, Brody Payne. First down, Wildcats. Timeout on the field for a water break.
Another water break.
Remember when Cisco was a kicker?
I went Carter and then
Thank you to the Panther medical staff, Megan Batusik.
they want me to try out again. Wait, it's not like they're singing this fucking thing.
Panthers are going to get a stop on defense. 9:04 left in the quarter, the fourth quarter. Panthers set up on defense already. Wildcats seem to be contemplating whether or what to do on offense. Number 10, Brady Slavin's back for quarterback. Slavins, pistol formation behind center. Motion, takes the handoff, runs left, stopped, loss of yards for a loss of about 1 yard. Second and 11.
Ball carry by number 10, Brady Slavins. Tackle for a loss by number 22, Brody Payne. Loss of 1, second down 11.
Great tackle by Brody Payne to prevent a gain of yardage by Slavins. With that previous failure to gain yardage, I feel like they're going to go for a pass. They are. Bit of a miscommunication between quarterback and receiver. Incomplete pass. Third down and 11 for the Wildcats.
Number 11, Calix Boothbird on the covers for the Panthers. Third down 11.
Every time I do that, we don't get it. It's your we'll test your theory here. Let's say the boys get it. Come on, man, just go down.
Wildcats going in the same formation. Slavins gets the ball. Runs out wide. Sack. Taken down by Brody Payne. Loss of yards. Great play by number 22, Brody Payne, to sack the quarterback. Big plays for the Panther defense. Big plays.
22, Brody Payne.
Great plays by the Panther defense. Good decision on the coaching staff.
Fourth down 15.
Fourth down and 15. Wildcats just have to punt. Number 15, Iverson Sarome, to receive the punt. Kicks. Iverson gets the kickoff. Goes past one. Finds a hole. Goes past another. Tackled up at the 32-yard line. Great punt return by Iverson Sarome, showing that elusiveness to get past many Wildcat defenders. You can just tell that these Panthers are playing with heart, playing with the best they got, and they're showing it right now late in this game.
First down, Panthers!
Panthers in prime field position. Ball in the Wildcat 32. Jadis Williams in for quarterback. Hacks the ball, runs left, gets tackled for a gain of about 2 yards. Second and 8.
Jadis Williams, tackled by number 62, Austin Rosser. Gain of 2, second down 8.
Panthers looking to score and gain a lead over the Wildcats while burning some clock off. 6:54 and winding down left in the quarter. Iverson Roman at quarterback, taking his time, waiting for the play clock to reach down. Hikes, fakes the handoff, fakes right, goes to the middle, finds a hole. Gain of about 5 yards. Second or third and 3.
Gain of 5, third down 3.
Dude, these guys are slow, man. This downage could be huge for the Panthers, as it can help continue them to run down the clock and hopefully get a score in by the end of the drive. Panthers lining up. James Williams under center, takes the ball, runs forward, charges for a first down. First down Panthers. Seems to be down at the 20-yard line. Panthers in the red zone.
Williams, tackled by number 74, Tristan Reynolds. Williams moves the ball to the Warsaw 20-yard line. First down, Panthers!
Some great offense coming out from the Panthers, running the ball mainly. But it seems like the Wildcats have no answer for this top-notch running offense. With so many weapons, it's almost hard to stop them. And with brilliant plays from the defense, such as Brody Payne sacking the quarterback and causing a 4th and 15 to cause a punt. Iverson Jerome takes a snap, fakes the handoff, runs right. Downed. Loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12.
Ball carrier number 15, Iverson Jerome, tackled for a loss by number 74, Tristan Reynolds. Loss of 2, 2nd down, 12. Panther students, if you need a ride home, please call that ride now. They don't want to miss the end of this game. Get them here before it's over.
Ha ha ha. Second and 12 for the Panthers. Iverson throwing in the quarterback. Taking time. Snaps the ball. Fakes the handoff. Runs left. Jukes past one. Goes in the middle. Finds a hole. Goes past. Touchdown Panthers! Iverson Jerome finds the hole and goes through it.
Number 15, Iverson
And dang boy that he's slippery.
2 yards. Touchdown, Panther!
Panthers up 42-36. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this is just like last year.
Panthers looking to go for 2. Chase Williams in the quarterback. Runs up the middle. Gets it. 2-point conversion. Good by Jadis Williams.
Jadis Williams is good. Knob Noster retakes the lead. 44-36 with 4 minutes. 39 seconds remaining in the contest.
I've got to say, folks, the Panthers have even their scoreline from last season. Now it's time for the Wildcats to respond. And it's time for the Panthers defense to hopefully step up and make a big play just like in the last drive.
Yes, sir.
Be interesting to see what will happen. This drive might as well actually decide the game. With such little time on the clock, the Wildcats are probably hopefully going to look for the end zone.
Referee, water break after this. We're having a lot of cramps. Water break after this. Referee.
just end the stream right as the game ends?
You say thank you for watching, blah, 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 final score, and then
So as soon as the final whistle goes, so thank you for watching. Final score Panthers, blah blah blah.
We're not drinking water.
again, thank you for your service to Grand Rapids.
Okay. Mine will towards the Panthers set the kick off. Number 11, Zach Chapman. Number 23, Clayton Simons to receive the ball. You know what he needs to Panthers set to kick off. Jaheim Maurer with the kick. Draw by number 1, but falls on it.
Kickoff covered up by number 1, Zach Sharp.
Zach Sharp.
Referee, timeout.
Very well to fall on that ball
to
prevent a fumble.
For a water break. Again, Panther students, if you need a ride home from the game, please call your ride now so that they can get here in time to watch the end of this game. They do not want to miss the end.
And we don't want to stand here wait for half an hour. And when I say we, I mean y'all.
This goes in the overtime, you gotta bring that to If it really goes in overtime, you gotta really bring that to Wildcats at their own 32-yard line, looking to respond to that great offensive drive by the Panthers. Panthers defense hoping for some pump up, followed by some defensive chants by the fans. Slavens behind center, fakes the handoff, passes it off. Intended target number 12. Pass is caught. An exceptional catch by number 12, Matthew Cousins, behind the defender's back. Exceptional catch. Ball spotted at the Panthers 38-yard line.
Pass complete to number 12, Matthew Cousins. Tackle made by number 7, Mark Burgess. First down, Warsaw at the Knob Noster 38-yard line.
Wow, a phenomenal catch by Matthew Cousins to get the Wildcats in a great field position. Slavens with the ball, runs to the left, passes it off, intercept! Drop pass. Number 7, Mark Burgess. Bats the ball down. Almost an interception.
Number 7, Mark Burgess. Incomplete pass.
Gotta say, questionable throw by Slavens. Very questionable. Didn't seem to be a receiver inside, but potentially was just trying to throw it out of bounds. But I'm sure that Panther defense would have liked that pick right there, but let's see if they can continue. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Number 10 goes to the middle. Tackle by number 88, JT Peterson.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackle by number 88.
Looks to have gotten the first down.
Peterson. Gain of 9, third down 1.
Never mind, third down and 1. Nope, correction, it's a first down. I was right.
Gave him the first down after all. First down and 10. Warsaw at the Knob Noster 28-yard line.
With a little over 3 minutes 30 left in the quarter, Panthers looking at a stop. A crucial stop, which will hopefully propel them to win the game, while the Warsaw Wildcats looking to tie the game and send this game potentially into overtime. Slavens snaps the ball, fakes the handoff, tackled for a gain of looks about 9 or 10.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess. Gain of 9, second down 1.
After that phenomenal catch by number 12, Matthew Cousins, it seems like it has propelled this Wildcats offense into a different gear, almost as if playing out of their minds. Panthers defense need to step up here in order to stop them from scoring. Takes the handoff, runs up by himself. Stuffed by number 22, Brody Payne.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavens. Tackled for a loss by number 22, Brody Payne. Loss of 1 on the play, third down 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this Panther defense is gonna step up big here. This third down and 1 could ultimately put the game in their favor. A little over 2 minutes left. Wildcats, everyone forward. Pass, stopped by number 32, Sean Floyd. Looks
Slavens pass complete to number 32.
looks to be short of the first down.
Tackle made by number 32, Sean Floyd.
Looks to be 3rd and 2. First
First down,
down.
Warsaw at the Knob Noster 16-yard line.
Never mind, first down. Warsaw. Panthers need to stop here to maintain their lead. Wildcats. Everyone spread out. 5 receivers. Slavens in the shotgun formation. Main in motion. Fakes the handoff, runs right. Tackle out of bounds. For a gain.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavin. Tackled by number 3, Robert
About
Pierce.
7 or 6.
Gain of 6, second down 4.
Second down to 4 in the red zone. Panthers need to stop again. But these Wildcats are looking dangerous. Look to have 3 receivers. Make that 4 now. 10 steps back, fakes it, runs up the middle, tackled. 52. 62 Tyler Bustler.
Ball carried by number 10, Brady Slavin. Tackled by number 62, Tyler Bustler.
Looks to be short of the first down. Makes me short 1 yard of the first down.
Gain of 3, third down 1.
Third down 1. Huge play for both teams. I cannot help but say that the Wildcats are going to run this ball. And they do. Go up the middle. Tackle it about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Ball carried by number
With
10,
45
Brady
seconds left on the
Slavin.
clock.
Tackled by number 6, Lane
The
Elbaugh.
Panthers need to stop
Number 7, Mark
now.
Larson.
Score. They have to go for 2 to win or to tie. So.
The Panthers could potentially stop them on a 2-point conversion
Knob Noster
to prevent them from tying the game, but I feel like they would rather take the chances now than later. Looks to be a timeout. Timeout, Knob Noster.
Dang, if he caught that big, that won the game.
Timeout, Knob Noster. This is their first charge timeout of the half.
If that pick happened,
Guessing the timeout is very strategical, hoping to look at the situation and hopefully put in the best matters or best hands to get the best results. Same for the Wildcats. Although the Wildcats didn't make a 2-point conversion, I'm sure the Panthers would like to gamble now than later. Close game, great game. Ending crazy. Absolutely astronomical. Both teams lining up. Panthers hoping to stop. Wildcats hoping to get a score. Slavins fakes a handoff. Tackled. Looks to be a loss of a yard. Big plays by the Panther defense. Timeout Warsaw with 28 seconds left on the clock.
Tackle for a loss by number 22, Brody Payne. Second and goal from the 4. Timeout Warsaw. This is their first charge timeout of the half.
Excuse me. Second and 4 on the 4 yard line.
28 seconds left.
28 seconds left. Both teams have 2 timeouts each.
Thank you to Rich Lang and the KNHS custodial staff for their hard work and efforts in keeping our facilities at their best. You folks can help them in that endeavor by picking up after yourself and putting the trash in the proper receptacle at the front of the stadium. Thank you. Again, we remind all fans that fans are not permitted to enter the field at any time during the contest. Thank you.
So I just say thank you for watching. I forgot to thank you. All the veterans out there and all your time. Handoff. Touchdown. Wildcats, but there is a flag on the play.
Ball carried by number 11.
Could potentially be a holding call.
Appears to be in for the Warsaw touchdown. pending the flag.
Referees discussing the matter. If this is a holding call, it would exponentially hurt the Wildcats. Face mask was declined.
Face mask, number 22 red is declined. Touchdown.
Face mask is declined by the Wildcats. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the Panthers need to stop here if they want to keep and secure their lead. And if they want to win, 21 seconds left on the clock. Panther D needs to step up now. Panthers lining up. Looks to be timeout.
Timeout, Knob Noster. This is their second charge timeout of the half.
With the stakes as high as they are right now, folks, I'm not surprised by the timeout call. Probably the biggest play right here, right now. This decides a winner and a loser. Or a draw. A tie that leads into overtime.
She got me on track and she goes on that all the time. What's that? She got me on her phone tracking. GPS.
Panthers lighting up. Wildcats marching on the field. Biggest play of the game. Slavens takes it himself, shovels past it. Panthers! Panthers stop him! Panthers stop it! Panthers! The Panther D stops when the time is needed. 2-point conversion, no good. 1 yard is what separates these two teams right now. 1 yard.
Falls short. Tackled by number 7, Mark Burgess. Panthers hold on to the lead. 44.
Mark Burgess may have missed a pick, but he totally redeemed himself off that tackle. Great play, great composure, great play by the entire Knob Noster defense. Phenomenal. 44-42, Panthers leading. 21 seconds left in the game. I cannot help but think that the Wildcats will surely try and pull off an onside kick. There's no other way around it. It's their only chance. But Panther D and the Panther team are ecstatic on the sideline. This matchup was, I would say, better than last season's. Extremely better. Both teams fighting back and forth. Score after score after score. Responding to each other as if they're texting each other like boyfriend and girlfriend. It's absolutely crazy. Gotta see, I've enjoyed it just as much as all you.
Onside or full kick? What do you think?
I've gotta say, it has to be an onside, folks.
Try and get the ball back.
As you can see, the Panther return team is all stacked up for 15 yards to prevent any onside kick. Panthers ready. Warsaw ready. Number 5 goes for the kick. Robert Pierce recovers the ball, but it's a re-kick. Or looks to be a flag.
Flag on the play.
Sides on the line, ball's declined. The Knob Noster's ball.
Offsides is declined by the Panthers. I'm guessing the Panthers are just going to kneel the ball and let the time expire. Great game by the Panthers. Great game by the Wildcats. Phenomenal game to watch. Two great teams fighting back and forth. This is what we expected. And I've got to say, if this isn't the start of a rivalry, I don't know what is.
Don't foul.
Free kick.
Free kick.
Oh, it looks to be a re-kick.
Five-yard penalty on Warsaw for offsides, re-kick.
Well, it looks to be a re-kick. The Panthers must redo what they just did and recover the ball.
So that dead ball foul. Please reset the clock to 21.
Adding time onto the clock to make up. Sure, the Wildcats are going to attempt another onside kick. Panthers stacking up the middle of the field to recover the ball. Both teams ready. Panthers on their feet. Onside kick. Recovered by Iverson Jerome, falling on. And folks, that should be the game.
Jerome at the Knob Noster 45-yard line. First down, Panthers!
With the 6th of the game and time on the clock.
We'll wait until he says stuff.
So I say right after final whistle, right?
After final whistle.
Yes, yeah,
Final score is blah, 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 blah.
Well, looks like the Panthers will kneel the ball. Panthers kneel the ball, and that should be game, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had this game circled on my calendar since the game ended last year, and it did not disappoint. Warsaw, thank you for a great game. Good luck to you for the rest of your season. Panthers, great win.
Couldn't agree more.
Hang on. Panther fans, Coach Rich Johnson and his staff invite you to meet the team in the end zone on the west end of the field following the game.
Fantastic game.
Please pick up after yourselves and deposit your trash in the personal receptacles. Drive home safely. Panther fans, your Varsity football Panthers are in action again at home next week against the Crestridge Cougars.
Thank you for watching tonight's game. As the Panthers faced the Warsaw Wildcats, Panthers win 44-42. A great game. And I'd again like to thank all you active and retired veterans for your service and what you've done for this country. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.